And New Day continues right now. Good Friday morning to our viewers here in the United States and around the world. It is Friday, December 24th. Merry Christmas Eve. I'm Erica Hill along with Jim Sciutto. John and Brianna are off this morning. Time running out for holiday shoppers. I'm looking at you, Jim Sciutto. But there is a bigger concern for many this morning. And the reality is it's this Omicron surge. It has now grounded hundreds of flights. Carriers struggling with a shortage of flight crews and operations staff. Airlines, meantime, asking the CDC to shorten the isolation period for workers who've been exposed to COVID. Just part of what they think could help deal with that staffing shortage. Now, if this sounds familiar, it should. The CDC just made a similar concession for healthcare workers, saying that those who test positive but are asymptomatic can now return to work after 7 days with a negative test instead of 10.
Yeah, that's some of the good news out there on Omicron. Omicron has now pushed COVID numbers, at least new infections, higher than the peak of the Delta variant last summer. The daily average of new cases topping 182,000. Here in Washington, D.C., COVID cases have broken the previous record. They've seen a nearly 400% increase over the last 7 days. But this is the more critical number here, and that is hospitalizations. And so far, there has not been a big jump in hospitalizations. It means people are not getting seriously ill in large numbers. We'll be watching the data to see if it stays that way. Another dose of good news. There's a new weapon in the nation's COVID fighting arsenal. The FDA has approved a second antiviral COVID pill, this one from Merck, designed to keep people from getting seriously ill and ending up in the hospital.